I'm Scott Lawn, owner of Greenway Lawn Aeration, and Greenway is a irrigation, lawn, and landscape company. You've moved into your new residence, and we are going to do a backyard makeover. Elaine was concerned with the steep slope that we have, and we're going to fix it so that it doesn't drain down into her patio area.
Let's talk about what we're going to do with the crabgrass.
We're going to treat the crabgrass, and you've got quite a bit of it here. So we're going to overseed, and we're going to recondition it, and we're going to make it a lot better. But really, the crabgrass will be eradicated.
The other thing that we're doing is all these borders. Talk about that a little bit, and the different materials that we can put down.
We're going to use a mulching material all throughout your planter beds, and we're going to be adding additional plant material for color and texture so that it looks really pretty, but it also keeps the ground from moving.
Now, most homeowners think that this process could take months to do, except how many days are we doing this in?
We're going to do this in 3 days.
All right, so in 3 days, affordable, great quality,
yes,
and finished within 3 days.
You betcha.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Scott, today is day 2 of our backyard makeover. We have one more day to go. Tell us what we're doing today.
Well, we're working a little bit on the front yard as well as the backyard. We've got reseeding taking place in the front. We've aerated, raked it out, got it cut down, toppered, starter fertilizer, and iron. The back has been planted this morning and is looking really good. We've got the irrigation tuned. We're ready for some growth. The plants that we chose are low water usage. They are also a clingy plant. They're going to cling out and spread across the bank, so you're going to have lots of color and texture to the side of the hill. In the back, we're going to be using a bark mulch that will hold onto the side of the hill and not wash off so easily.
How often, people think they have to replace that on a yearly basis. Is that true?
Well, no, definitely not on a yearly basis, but it is going away from the moment you put it down. But it's usually every several years you've got to refresh, is what we call it.
It is day 3 of our backyard and front yard makeover. Talk about what we've done so far.
Well, we've accomplished what we set out to do. We've covered the hill with lots of plants that are going to fill in and be colorful. We've got a hard bark mulch on there and some river rock as an edging.
Let's talk about all those people about the aeration, all those little pieces of dirt come up.
Well, aeration is something that every lawn needs to have done, and you need to do it a minimum of twice a year. The aeration plugs, we pull a plug out and there's a little piece of soil there. That will start to disintegrate immediately, and as soon as the lawnmower rolls across it, it'll bust up the soil. The soil will fall down and act as a top dressing, which is a good thing, and then the rest of the thatch will be picked up by the lawnmower. So you don't rake up the plugs, you just leave them there. A couple of days, they'll be run over with the lawnmower and be gone. Yeah, over the next couple of weeks, we'll come back and inspect all the plants, make sure everybody's alive and well. Replace any that don't make it, and just double check everything.
We had a lot of crabgrass here that we mixed in with the seed. What are you going to do during the winter months to eradicate the crabgrass for next season?
Crabgrass is an annual grass here in Southern California, so it will start to die in early December and be gone by the end of December. So we treat the seeds that were left behind with a pre-emergent herbicide to prevent them from coming up in spring. One of the things that gets neglected the most is watering. Watering is a proactive situation where you need to change the watering times and durations and days all throughout the year. It has to be proactive. Companies like ours can come out and do that for you, but it certainly would be something to learn how to do yourself, and we can teach you that. There's no real substitute for a brand new sod lawn. It's going to be the best that it can be, but reconditioning it for a fraction of the cost can make it nearly as nice as a sod lawn.
I look out my bedroom window and you see just green, and it is just a pleasure. I mean, it looks terrific. Keeping them up is always a challenge because of water and environmental changes and things of that nature. So the next few months, I'm sure we'll be doing, some tweaking here and there to keep it going, but it's beautiful, and now I can enjoy my backyard.
You don't have to live with a brown lawn. You don't have to live with ugly landscaping. It can be done at an affordable price, as we've done here. And my suggestion is venture out and do it. For your consultation or quote on your project, give us a call at 858-486-8277. The only name you need to know for lawn aeration, irrigation, lawn, and landscape.